We're going to start by taking a nice deep breath. You can stay with your eyes open, your eyes closed, camera on, camera off, whatever feels most comfortable for you. For the first few moments, I just want you to concentrate on your breathing, slowing down your breathing, relaxing into your surroundings, relaxing into your space, letting the world around you just drift into the background for this time that we're together. Nice deep breath in, hold it at the top, slowly release it. Feel your chest rise and fall. And if your mind should wander during the meditation, that's fine. You can bring your focus gently back to your breathing. I want you to drop your shoulders. Feel the muscles in your torso and your legs and your arms all relax. Continue taking nice, deep, slow breaths. Now I want you to picture yourself standing on the sidewalk in a beautiful neighborhood. This is a quiet, serene neighborhood, maybe something out of a Hollywood movie, something out of a magazine. Beautiful and peaceful. And on this afternoon, everyone is inside their homes. The street is nice and quiet. You're just taking in the surroundings. Feeling very comfortable and very at ease in this neighborhood. And you begin to slowly walk down the sidewalk. As you walk a little further, you start to take notice of the houses in this neighborhood. Beautiful homes. You continue walking. And on your left-hand side, you notice a house that looks real familiar. This is your current home. You decide to get off the sidewalk and walk up to the front door of this house. And as you step inside this house, there is someone there waiting for you, greeting you with open arms. And they're very excited to see you. This person is someone from your current life, someone whom you love very much, and they love you very much. Perhaps a family member, a friend, a mate. I want you to, just for a moment, step inside this home. Maybe sit down with them in the living room, maybe at the kitchen table. And they're just so excited to see you. They're going to share with you all the reasons why they love you. All the reasons why you're such a good friend or such a good family member. Sit with them for just a moment and listen to what they have to say. As they share their stories and their reasons with you as to why they love you, you feel your heart filling with this love, pouring into you. It's almost as if you're glowing from the inside out. You can feel the energy of love surrounding you. You thank them for the conversation. You thank them for sharing their love with you. Now you gently tell them goodbye and return back outside to the sidewalk, to the beautiful neighborhood. You continue walking down this beautiful sidewalk. The next house you notice is a home from your childhood. Perhaps it was from when you were a very young child. As you walk over to the door, you begin to smell the smells of your childhood. Maybe it's your favorite food you smell or your mother's perfume, but it reminds you of a very, very pleasant memory from your childhood. You can't wait to get inside and look around at all the memories from your childhood. As soon as you open the door and step inside, again, there is someone that loves you very much. Maybe it was your best friend from kindergarten, your favorite teacher, maybe one of your parents. As a young child, who was that one person that you could always count on for a hug or a smile? That's who's there waiting for you. With open arms, they give you a nice big hug. You haven't seen them in so long. And now you have a chance to sit with them and listen as they remind you of their favorite memories of you. And again, they're going to share with you all the reasons why they love you. As you finish up this conversation with this person from your childhood, you thank them for reminding you of how open and loving you used to be as a young child. You thank them for loving you. especially if you had a difficult childhood. Just so grateful that this person was in your life. Reflect for just a moment how they helped shape your view of what love really is. You thank them for the memories. As you leave this house, you're full once again, and you're reminded once again of how lovable you were as a young child. You walk away out the front door and back to the sidewalk, back out into the neighborhood. You continue this stroll on this beautiful afternoon. The next house you come to, you're not quite sure if you've ever been in this house before. The energy of it feels so familiar, but you're not sure you've ever been inside. Perhaps you've seen this house in a photograph, but it was a long time ago. So you decide to go into this house as well to figure out why it feels so familiar. And as you step inside, you do start to notice things from old photographs. This house was the house that your parents or your caretakers had before you were even born. As you walk into this house, it's a little bit different. There's no one there to greet you. It's almost as if you're a silent observer. You see your parents. Perhaps your mother is pregnant with you at the time. Or maybe it's before they even knew they were going to have you. What you're observing in this house is the excitement of these people, whether they're your parents or your caretakers, the excitement and the love that they had before you even arrived. Can you hear your parents speaking about the child they want, describing how excited they are to be parents? Or your caretaker talking about how they just can't wait to hold you in their arms? There was so much love for you before you were even born. Listen to the conversations that are happening in this room about you. You're filled with joy, listening in, hearing how much love existed for you before you were even born. Take this joy and excitement with you as you return once again, the last time out to the sidewalk, having visited all of these moments of love throughout your life. You continue down the sidewalk and you notice that the neighborhood that you were walking in slowly seems to fade away. At the end of the street, there's a very bright light, warm and welcoming. You continue to walk down the sidewalk towards that bright, shining light. Soon you're walking into the light and surrounded by the light. It feels warm, welcoming, safe. And you become aware that you are now in the presence of the divine. Perhaps your spirit guides are present. Maybe some of those that have crossed over are there. Your ancestors and the divine itself. And now in this space, you have a moment to sit with the divine. The divine is going to tell you why you are so loved and why you are so special. And they also want you to remember that you are part of the divine yourself. Sit with the divine and listen to what they have to say about why they love you. Take just a few more moments to finish up your conversation. See if anyone else that's present here in the non-physical has any messages for you. The divine has just one final message for you. And they ask that you remember this moment and that you remember what they've shared with you and that you find a way to love yourself the same way they love you. Take a nice deep breath and slowly come back to where you're seated. Wiggle your arms and your toes and your fingers. When you're ready, you can open your eyes and give the room a big smile. We'll all come back together.